welcome back, and most importantly, welcome back. Thank you for coming back on time. We are into the post-lunch session of the Northeast Regional Round postgraduate cohort here at the National Financial Literacy Quiz 2025, brought to you by NISM, Capacity Building Initiative of SEBI. In the morning, we saw two sets of 6 teams each fight it out in what were two thrilling battles. We saw a score of 205 and then a score which almost went up to 200, 185. Those were the first two teams in the semi-finals 1 and semi-final 2. We are here to find out if semi-final 3 and 4 will throw up equally good champions. Let me remind you, the top two teams from each semi-final go through directly, and we take two more teams, number 9 and 10, out of the remaining 16 teams according to their scores in these stage finals. Before we begin semi-final 3, I'm going to welcome these teams formally on stage, and all of you who are present right now, I would love it if one by one, as I call out their names, you can give them a welcoming warm round of applause. Representing Assam Skill University, Mangaladai, Darang, Assam, Team A, represented by Bikash Jyoti Barua and Hilol Jyoti Sharma. Give them a round of applause. To their left, Team B, Tripura University Department Masters of Business Management, Agartala, Milson Deb Burma and Wilson Tripura. Give them a round of applause, please. All the way from Sikkim, Sikkim University Department Masters of Commerce, Gangtok, Sarita Limbu and Doenka Bhutia at Team C. Thank you. To their left at Team D, St. Joseph University Department Masters of Business Administration Studies, Anushika Chaudhary and Priyanka Das. They are Team D. The fifth team at table E is Rangia College Department Botany, Assam, Sonia Akhtar and Subit Goswami. Welcome Sonia and Subit, please. And last but certainly not the least, at table F, Assam Women's University, Rauria, represented by Trishna Goswami and K. Angnita Singha. Give them a round of applause. We will begin, as always, with a quick look at the rules. The scorer, if you're ready, give me a thumbs up. They're good? Lovely. All teams, you were here in the morning as well. I hope you had a good lunch. I'm sorry we had to rush you a little bit, but anything to make sure that you can get back home in time. You saw the first two semi-finals. The format is identical, but I will still show you the rules here. 5 rounds, 42 questions. I will explain the rules for each round before we begin that round, and we will give you a score update at the end of each round, plus an extra score update at the end of the 9th question in the last round. With 3 questions to go, if you want to change your strategy, you can do so as well. Audience, whatever the teams don't get, beginning with the second round onwards, comes to you. Put up a hand, give me your name, college name, and hopefully what is the right answer. We will give you a beautiful NISM mug or a chocolate, depending upon the difficulty level of the question. Teams, I will explain the rules to you for each round, and remember always that the top 2 teams go through directly to the national finals in November, which are taking place at the NISM campus near Mumbai. Those are your ground rules. Let's show you the rules for round 1. These are your rules. 12 questions, all of them with multiple choice options. Each team gets 1 shot at that question. In all, in this round, each team gets 2 questions. The questions do not pass, and 20 seconds of thinking time is the maximum allowed per question. When you give me the answer, try to tell me the alphabet as well as the answer so that I don't mishear what you said. Don't just say A, B, C, or D. Audience, these questions don't pass to you. We will begin with audience questions from the second round onward. Please don't shout out the answers as well. All the best to all of you. May the best 2 teams go through. Team A, if you are ready, your question number 1 in semi-final 3, here it comes. Who amongst these appoints the governor of the Reserve Bank of India? And these are your options. Is it SEBI? Is it the Reserve Bank of India body itself? Is it the central government? Or is it the Parliament of India? Team A. 20 seconds. Into the mic, please. Yes.
Central government.
Central government will fetch you 10 points. Good going, good start to the quiz. 10 points to team A. Team B, here's your question. What is the purpose behind studying what we call the PE ratio when we are doing stock market analysis? Is it a measure of liquidity? Is it a measure or metric of valuation? Is it a dividend indicator, or is it an indicator of the volatility of that stock? Team B. Can you see that your mic is switched on? Yeah.
A liquidity measure.
A liquidity measure. It's actually a valuation metric, not a liquidity measure. No points, but you will get another question in the next cycle. For now, moving to the ladies at Team C, Sikkim University, here's your question. Who amongst these is known as the father of economics? Is it Adam Smith? Is it J.M. Keynes? Is it David Ricardo? Or is it Karl Marx? Team C, father of economics. "20 seconds. And all teams, just make sure that your mics are on throughout the quiz.
A. Adam Smith.
A. Adam Smith, 10 points. Very, very nice. Adam Smith, widely recognized for being the founder of what we call classical modern economics because of his book, The Wealth of Nations. 10 points to Team C. The next question will go to St. Joseph University at Team D. Here's your question. What is the banking ombudsman scheme designed for? What is its purpose? And these are your options. Is it to provide loans? Is it to redress banking grievances? Is it to promote banking services? Or is it to regulate foreign exchange? Team D.
It's answer B. Redress banking grievances.
Is correct, will fetch you 10 points. It is a very cost-effective mechanism because you don't pay to have a grievance addressed, and complaints against all the banks in India can be put up to the banking ombudsman. 10 points to Team D. Rangya College, let's see if you can keep the 10 pointers going. Question number 5. Which of the following is not typically considered a major structural component of a standard insurance policy document? So if you look at an insurance policy document, it is divided into various parts. Which of these is not one of the parts of a standard insurance policy document? Is it directive principles of policy? Is it something called a schedule? Is it a fact sheet? Or is it grievance redressal procedure? Team E. You have 20 seconds.
A. Directive principles of policy.
Directive principles of policy are usually found in the Indian Constitution, not in an insurance policy. Very, very nice. 10 points. He didn't let the fact that I put policy in there confuse him. 10 points to Team E. And the 6th question will go to Assam Women's University. Here it comes. What is a key distinguishing feature between a forward rate agreement and a standard interest rate swap? And these are your options. FRAs do not involve a notional principal. FRAs have a non-symmetric payoff profile. FRAs typically involve a single cash settlement, or swaps are primarily used for speculation. Team F.
Sir, option C, FRAs typically involve a single cash settlement.
Let's see if I can give you points. Of course I can. 10 points to Team C. FRAs settle once, that is at the start of the interest period. Swaps have periodic settlement. 10 points to Team F, one of the trickier questions of the round. Team A, question number 7 is for you. According to the NCDEX Agridex methodology, how are production and liquidity weights incorporated in the commodity index? And these are your options. Is it a minimum 25% for each factor? Is it a minimum of 40% for each factor? Is it a maximum of 60% for each factor? Or is it combined in equal proportion, a 1:1 ratio? Team A. Production versus liquidity. Team A.
A minimum 40% each factor.
It is actually in equal proportions, 1:1 ratio. So no points to you, but no negatives as well. This is each commodity's index weights. They combine the commodity production percentage and the commodity liquidity percentage. So it's a 1:1 ratio. Team B, question number 8. Under the revised capital gains tax regulations, what is the minimum holding period for unlisted shares to qualify as long-term capital asset? And these are your options. Is it 18 months, 24 months, 36 months, or 60 months? Team B. Remember, unlisted shares.
36 months.
Sorry?
C.
36 months. C. If you see listed shares, long-term capital gains usually begins after 12 months, right? For unlisted, it is twice of that, not thrice. 24 months is what I was looking for. So no points, but you will get your chance in the second round. For now, moving to Team C with question number 9. When you look at mutual funds in India, which category of stakeholders is legally recognized as the beneficial owner of the trust asset? And these are your options. Is it the asset management company employees? Is it the mutual fund distributors? Is it the unit holders of the scheme? Or is it the trustees of the mutual fund? Team C.
So the trustees of mutual fund.
Can you repeat that?
So the trustees of mutual fund.
D, trustees of the mutual fund. Actually, it's the unit holders themselves, the people who hold those units. People like you and me, they are set up as, mutual funds are set up as trust in India, but the investors invest in that mutual fund are the designated beneficiary. The trustees are the governors of that fund. Team C, no points, but you will get your chance in the second round. Team D, here's your question. What is the primary function of something called a market maker in stock market? And these are your options. Is it to provide liquidity? Is it to trade on own account? Is it to regulate prices? Or is it to settle trades? Team D. Five more seconds.
C regulates prices.
C, regulate prices. Let's see if I can give you points. I can't. They provide liquidity by continuously buying and selling securities so that markets remain active and smooth. 2 scratches in a row. Let's see if Rangya College can break that jinx. Rangya College, your question. Platinum, black, membership rewards, and smart earn are all credit card varieties or variants offered by which world famous brand of credit card? And these are your options. Is it HDFC? Is it RBL? Is it Federal Bank? Or is it American Express? Team E.
The American Express.
The American Express will fetch you 10 points. Very, very nice. They are known separately or respectively for rewards, cashback, and premium benefits, according to which variety you qualify for. Black, of course, is their best. It is only offered to millionaires and billionaires and so on, and it has got an unlimited line of credit. 10 points to Team E. The last question of the multiple choice round to Team F. In the context of venture capital financing, which stage typically involves providing capital to support product development and marketing efforts? And these are your options. Is it pre-seed capital? Is it seed stage capital? Is it early stage financing? Or is it something called mezzanine stage financing? Team F.
Sir, C, early stage financing.
Is the one before that. Seed stage financing is what I was looking for. It is the initial venture capital investment so that product development and marketing are supported. That brings us to the end of the first round, slightly up and down in terms of scores. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. All but one team have opened their account. Team B is yet to start their score, but we have 4 teams on 10, which is A, C, D, and F. One team answered both their questions correctly, which is Rangya College at E. They are on 20. Let's give them a round of applause, all 6 teams, and we will move into round 2. Round 2 is where the passing and the audience questions begin. It is all about images. We will begin with team A and pass clockwise A, B, C, D, F. 15 points for a correct answer. 30 seconds of thinking time only to the direct team. No thinking time if the question passes. There are no buzzers, there are no negatives. Any team which answers correctly in the order of passing will get 15 points. We will use a method called infinite bounds, which means that whichever team gets points, the next question will go to the next team in order, so that no team gets more than one question one after the other. What happens if none of the teams answer? I come to you, you put up a hand, I give you the mic, your name, college name, and the right answer will get you either a chocolate or a NISM mug. If all the teams are ready, we will begin with team A. Here's your question. If you look at the top of that chart, the red circle is the part I'm looking at. Which chart pattern, often resembling the letter M and formed by, and these are the clue words, 2 unsuccessful attempts to break through a resistance level and break through upward, signals a reversal in the prevailing market trend, and I'm looking for 2-word answer. If all the teams agree, I'll give you a clue. The clue is that the first word, the text in italics is also a clue, which is that 2 unsuccessful attempts are there. And the other clue that I'm giving is, it's a 2-word answer. The first word is 6 letters long. The second word is 3 letters long. Team A. I'll give you 10 more seconds. Team A. Other teams, keep your guesses ready. 6 letters, 3 letters, 2 words. 2 unsuccessful attempts to go through an upper limit. All right. Giving me a guess, team A?
Pass.
No?
Double down.
Double down. Down is 4 letters, no, not 3. Passes to B. Passing to C. They said double down. Team C. Passing to D. There's only been one guess so far, which was double down. Team D.
Pass.
Passes to E. Going across to F.
So double ups.
Double ups. That's a nice guess, but I can't give you points. Anybody in the audience? Okay, let's go to Sir here because we haven't been. Double top is correct. Please give Sir a mug. Top, because there are 2 upper. Double was, the first word was correct, but I can't give points for that. Double top patterns, and my team, both these screens are flickering now, okay? Something has started happening here. Double top patterns. This was a question for team A and nobody answered. So we go back to team A with question number 2. Which commercial Indian bank, established on December 21, 1911 by Sir Sorabji Pochkhanawala with Sir Firoz Shah Mehta as chairman, owned and managed by Indians, and in 2010, when they were celebrating their 100th year, the India Post Department released this stamp in their honor. Which commercial Indian bank is this? Indexes or indices that track purchasing power parity. This is the one that is named after a very popular offering from a gigantic American fast food company. What is the name of this index? It's called the blank blank index. And if you look at that picture, blanked out those things is also a clue.
McDonald's.
McDonald's index. McDonald's is just one word, right? I said, no, McDonald's is one word. a very popular offering from a gigantic chain. Team C, they said McDonald's. I need a two-word answer. Blank, blank, index. If none of the teams get it, I'll come back to you and give you another chance to improve on your answer. Okay? Team C. So you can think until then. Past question, can't give you much time. Going across to D. No? Going across to Rangya College at E.
Burger King.
Burger King. No, not Burger King. Passes to F. Two of the giant American chains are done. Past question, so I need to rush you. Passing to A.
Big Mac and tall latte.
Big Mac is correct. Very, very nice. If nobody had got it, I would have gone to you and given you another chance. Big Mac index is right. And if you looked at the blanks, I did it in yellow and red, which is a big clue as to which company it could be. 15 points to Team A, that is Assam Skill University. The good thing, Team B, is you get the next because they answered your question, question number 4. This is the very, very famous Scandinavian pop group called ABBA. ABBA are amongst the greatest known acts in pop music. They were known for performing in costumes like this, glittering over-the-top costumes, platform heels, and essentially extremely visually big spectacles. When they were interviewed after they retired, they said that the costumes weren't necessarily just for style, but for a very practical purpose. And what was the practical purpose? They said that it had something to do with finance. And there is a hint. Normal people like you and me will try to do this through normal means, like ELSS scheme or paying premium for health insurance, etc. So according to ABBA, what was the reason for spending money on such outlandish, loud, over-the-top costumes, which had a financial reason behind it? Team B. And the last sentence in brackets is a big clue. That normal people like you and me try to do this, whatever they were trying to do, by means of investing in ELSS or buying or paying health insurance premium, etc. Passing to the ladies at C. Past question, I need to rush you a little bit. Take a guess. No negative. No? To the other set of ladies at T. No? Going across to E. Passing to F. This, by the way, is the semi-final with the largest proportion of women, ladies on stage. So round of applause for all of you. Very, very nice. 3 all-women teams. Team F, do you have a guess for me?
Sir, tax reduction.
Tax what?
Reduction.
Tax reduction. And why do you think that could be? If you spend so much money on a costume which is not a normal costume, you get a tax rebate.
Sir, to save.
Beautiful answer. Give them a round of applause. Very, very nice. They admitted that it was born to avoid tax because in Sweden, where they were from, laws said that the cost of outfits that you cannot wear outside on a normal road, they could be written off for tax purposes. Lovely answer. 15 points to Team F. Very, very nice, which means that A gets the next question. Here's your question. This is the cover of a book about SEBI. In 2013, when SEBI completed 25 years of existence, the then Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh, along with the then SEBI Chairman Shri UK Sinha, released this coffee table book. It was called Blank Blank to E-Trading. What 2 words have been blank? Inspired by the origins of the Bombay Stock Exchange in Horniman Circle. It used to be not in a building, but out in the open at a certain place. What 2 words have been blank? Blank blank to E-Trading. Where exactly did the Bombay Stock Exchange very nicely have its origin, its start? Team A. 2 words, and you can literally see the answer in the image. Team A. Just think as to how the Bombay Stock Exchange started. Now, of course, we have Gigi Boy Towers, which is the beautiful, picturesque building. The financial news channels call it the most photographed or the most videographed building in India because the markets are always in the news. But what is this? Where did it begin? And I gave a clue. You can literally see the answer in the image. 5 more seconds, team A.
Setting.
Sorry?
Setting.
Setting. That's one word. No, I need 2 words. Passes to B. Team B, it's a pass question. You can't start discussing now. Quickly, please, take a guess. Into the mic.
Bombay Exchange. Bombay Exchange.
No, passes to C.
Banyan tree.
Can you say that loudly?
Banyan tree.
Banyan tree. Lovely answer. From banyan tree to e-trading, they started under a banyan tree at Horniman Circle. Please give them a bigger round of applause. Nicely worked out. And if at all, it's been long out of print, but if you get a chance in your local SEBI office, please take a look. It's a beautiful book, and it is a nice look at the history behind how SEBI came to be. 15 points to team C. The last question of this round, I just need the name of a country, team D. This is a $100 trillion note. It's not a fake note, that's a real note. Which inflation hit country once came out with this note in 2009 because inflation was at such a high that even if you wanted to buy a dozen eggs, you had to go with 2 suitcases of cash. So they came up with this $100 trillion note. And the clue is that before they got independent, they were named after the British businessman Cecil Rhodes because he founded this territory in the 1890s. Which country is this? Team D. And it is very much a test cricket playing country. Team D. Another clue. Last 5 seconds, team D. Take a guess, name a country. If you see the images there, especially the bottom image, it will give you some sort of an idea where in the world this country could be. All right, give me a guess.
China.
China. China wouldn't come out with a dollar note, no? Passing to E. Past question. Pick up the mic and answer.
South Africa. South Africa.
South Africa. Nice guess. You are inching closer. Team F. So far we have China, South Africa. Team F.
Sir, Australia.
Australia. Nice guess, but no. Going farther away now. Team A.
It's a Venezuela. Venezuela.
Venezuela. No, again, totally different continent. Team B.
So Maldives.
Sorry?
Maldives.
Maldives. Not Maldives. Going across to C. This is the last pass. It was your direct, right? Last pass, otherwise I'll come to you. Team C. Just 2 seconds. Give me a guess. One team went close geographically, but not the right country. No? Take a guess. Say a country. Say something.
Russia.
No, not saying. Pass. All right. Let's go to the boy in the spectacles there. A mic is coming your way. Your name, college name, and answer.
My name is Nasimul Islam Khan. I'm from Tezpur University, and the answer is Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe is correct. This is, of course, Zimbabwe. If you look at the top image on the right-hand side, there is a small stone eagle. That is the symbol of Zimbabwe. You will find it on their cricket crest as well. and they were once so badly in inflation that they had to come out with a $100 trillion note. No points to anyone, but an audience prize. Please give him a mug from NISM. The next easy question will earn a chocolate. Let's take a look at the scores. Nice, very tightly clustered together, just like semi-final 2. We have one team on 10, which is team D. We have one team on 15, which is team B. Then we have two teams, just one team on 20, which is team E. And we have a three-way tie for the top spot, 25 apiece to A, C, and F. Round of applause for all 6 teams. Let's go into the first of our buzzer rounds, which is round number 3. This is all about jumbled words. You've seen this twice already. 6 words or a pair of words. This round finishes in 3.5 minutes. Entirely on the buzzer. Before we begin, after the rules are explained, I will show you a test of your buzzers as well. But for now, 6 questions, all of them on the buzzer. You will buzz at any time once the question comes up on screen. Don't wait for me to finish reading. Once you buzz, wait for me to say which team was first. That team will immediately answer into the mic. If you're right, you get plus 15. If you're wrong, you get minus 15. And I go to the next team who has buzzed. If that team answers correctly, they get a plus 10. An incorrect answer on the second try gets a minus 10. All right? There are only 2 attempts. Then we go across to the audience for a chocolate baby. We will test your buzzers. This time, let's begin with the ladies. Team F, can you test it? E, D, C, B, and Team A. Lovely. The buzzers are working. So keep your fingers on that red spot. Fingers on your buzzers. Question coming up now. And remember, it could either be one word, in which case it will be one string of letters, or it could be 2 words, in which case you will see them separately. Each word is jumbled separately, right? Question number 1 coming up now. Shares with special dividend rights. The first was team C into the mic. What shares are C? C for Charlie, yes.
Preference shares.
Lovely answering. 15 points. Preference shares is what I was looking for. D, B, and A had also buzzed, but they were slower than the ladies. Very, very nice. Good going. I don't know if this is the round where C makes the dash for the top. Wish you all the very best, all teams. Question number 2 coming up now. Removing restrictions, rules, norms, etc. What is one English word for restrictions or rules or norms? It is something which SEBI also does. They do this for the market. And what is it called when you remove rules and restrictions and norms? You can get it from the fact that SEBI is the apex blank of the Indian market. The same way that RBI is the apex blank of the banking system in India. The word ends, last clue, the word ends in TION. Last 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Closing this for a chocolate. Let's go to the gentleman there in the white shirt.
Yes, sir. My name is Bosco, Northeastern University. The right answer is deregulation.
Deregulation will get you a chocolate. Please give him a chocolate. This is deregulation. SEBI is the apex regulator, right? So regulations is what they do. No points, but look at the bright side. Nobody picked up negatives, which is a sigh of relief. The third question coming up. Question number 3. Appointment of a beneficiary is called what? F was fastest into the mic.
Sir, nomination.
Nomination will get you 15. 15 points to Team F, Assam Women's University. I don't know if it is because ladies are really, really good with the language and words, but so far, the only points picked up have been by 2 all-ladies teams. 15 points to Team F. And the next question after resetting the buzzers will be question number 4 coming up now. One who guarantees subscription of shares, Team A.
Underwriter.
Underwriter will get them 15. A is getting into the act. 15 points to Team A. Underwriter is what I was looking for. Not undertaker, of course, who is in an entirely different field. 15 points to Team A. The fifth question, 2 questions to go now. Fifth question of the jumbled words round coming up now. Arranged or settled by discussion as opposed to fighting. Team A.
Negotiation.
Negotiation.
Negotiate.
Negotiated will fetch you points. Plus 15 to Team A. Negotiated is what I was looking for. I think he just went with discussion, negotiation. 15 points to Team A. That brings us to the last question of the jumbled words round. Coming up on your screen now. To hand out or share amongst recipients. What is it called when you hand out things to many people? This is a buzz from D. Ladies, into the mic.
Distributor.
Distribute will get you points. There's a distributor, but good enough. 15 points to Team D. This is distribute. That brings us to the end of what was a very, very good round. If I remember correctly, 4 out of 1 question went unanswered, 3 answered by the ladies, 2 answered by the guys at A. Very, very nice. Round of applause for these teams. Let's take a look at the scores. Lovely. A has made a move towards that figure. They are at 65. 2 teams at their heels. 40 apiece to teams C and F. 25 to the team at table D with that 15-pointer. 20 points to their left, Rangya College at E. And 15 to team B. 3 rounds gone, 2 rounds to go. Let's go into round number 4. Round number 4 is all about slogans, quotations, and taglines. These are not on the buzzer, so you can breathe a little easy. We started with A for the images, so now we will go to F and begin with U and go anti-clockwise. Each question, a correct answer is worth 20 points. No negatives if you go wrong, so please feel free to guess. At most questions, I'll try and give a clue unless one or more of the teams say that we are blocking a clue, right? I will also try to tell you whether it is a person, a company, or I want some English words, etc. Remember, there are no negatives, so please feel free to guess. Coming up, question number 1 for Team F. Here's your question. This is a very, very famous billionaire, one of the most famous people on the planet. He said, given a 10% chance of a 100% payoff, you should take that bet every time. Sounds like a very risky investor to me, but what do I know? Team F, which very famous, world famous billionaire is this? One of the most famous people on the planet who said this about how you should invest or take risks with your money. Team F. Of course, it is very easy to say such things when you have $1 billion, but when you are dealing with thousands like you and me, maybe not so good. Team F.
Warren Buffett.
Sorry?
Warren Buffett.
What did you say?
Warren Buffett.
I can't hear you. What did you say? Without the mic?
Warren Buffett.
Not Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett does come up in our quizzes a lot, but not today. Team E. I'm sorry, there's a fan in my ear, so I mishear sometimes. Team E.
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, because he is a well-known person and a very good billionaire as well. Very, very nice. 20 points. Jeff Bezos, 20 points to Team E. If that was a guess, it was a very lucky guess. You should go and spend 100 rupees on Amazon when you go home. Team D, your question. The future is you is the tagline of a very famous French banking group. It is the 3rd largest banking group in France, the 6th largest bank in Europe, and the 18th largest bank in the world. Team D, which French banking group are we talking about? And I'll give you a further clue. It is a two-word answer, Team D. If all the teams agree, I will give you the initials of the two words. Anybody blocking?
Swiss bank.
Anybody blocking a clue? I'm making you wait so that you'll get a clue, right? Nobody blocking a clue? The initials are S for Sam, G for Goa. These are the initials. S, G. Now go. It's a French banking group. No? Passes to C. We are going anti-clockwise. Passes to B. Going across to A. Past question, need to rush you? No? Going to the ladies at F. I think this was a direct for D, right? So you will have a chance. Team F? No? Going across to E. Audience, anybody wants to take a guess? Let's go right at the back. Yes.
My name is Sagorika Sharma, faculty of Nalbari Commerce College. Society General.
Very, very nice. This is Society Generale, the French banking group, a mug and a chocolate for her. Please, very, very nice. It passed 6 finalist teams. She deserves a prize. This was a question for Team D and nobody got it. So you will get another question. This is Sri Yashwant Sinha, who was finance minister during the 2000s when the Vajpayee government was in power. He says, I have always maintained that despite all challenges, my job as finance minister in making a budget is easier than that of an average blank struggling to balance the blank budget. What often unrecognized group of people in society was he paying a very good tribute to? Team D. Somebody who was the finance minister for a country as big as India was saying that making the Indian budget is not nearly as difficult as that of an average blank who tries very, very hard to balance the blank budget. Team D. And this does not, I cannot give clues because it's a very, very workable, easy question. Team D.
Financial and revenue budget.
Finance, what did you say? Something and railway budget, you said.
Revenue.
Revenue budget. Passes to C. Past question, can't give you much time. Very logical, easy question. Very often we tend to overlook the contribution of this group of people, Team C. Passing you, going across to Team B. Take a guess.
Average man.
Sorry?
Average man.
Average man. And what would the other blank be? What budget? Okay, not the average man, because I anyways wanted the group of people. Passing to A. They said average man. It was a good guess, but not what I was looking for. Team A. Past question, I can't give you much time. Quickly, please.
CAs.
CAs, no. Passing to F. So far we have revenue, average man, CAs, Team F. I would love it if you crack this.
So citizen and
Citizen would be average man, no? Going across to E. Take a guess. 20 points on offer.
Man.
Man. Then I would have given it to them, no?
Yeah,
It was your direct? No? Let's go. You haven't got a prize yet, right? Let's go to the boy in the pink shirt. Yes. Your name, college name, and answer. All of you are going to hate yourself for missing this. And when you go home, you'll hate yourself even more. Yes.
Deepam Shah, Cotton University, housewives and home budget or family budget.
Beautiful answer. This is housewife and the home budget or the family budget. Next time you meet your mom, tell her you missed this question and you will get a just punishment, okay? No food for one day. Please give him a mug. Yes, give him a mug. It passed all through. This is housewife and family budget. This was a question for D and 2 questions in passing, right? What was the question before this? Yeah, so nobody got this. So now the next question will bounce to C. Let's go across. Question number 4. The battle against inflation has been won, but the war continues was a statement given by one of the most prominent men in Indian banking. Who said this very recently? Team C. One of the topmost people in Indian banking. Team C. And I want the name of the person, okay? Not just his position. Team C.
Sanjay Malhotra.
Sanjay Malhotra. And who is Sanjay Malhotra? Lovely answer. 20 points. This is RBI Governor Sanjay Malhotra. India has won the war against the battle against inflation, but the war continues. 20 points to Team C. The second last question of this round to Team B. Prosperity through cooperation for blank and its people. This is the tagline of a cooperative apex bank, and the blank is filled in by the name of an Indian state. Which Indian state's name fills the blank? It is the blank cooperative apex bank. The blank is the name of an Indian state. Remember where you are standing, in which area, and give me a nice answer. Team B. Remember which regional round this is. Team B. Sometimes you cannot plan these questions. So I was just kind of looking at all the team names and something struck me, which I will share later. There's a question for Team C. This is, no, you answered RBI Governor, sorry. Team B, go ahead. I'm so sorry, my bad. What happens is we see so few ladies in Indian quizzing in general that when a quizmaster gets to see people like these ladies answering so well, we kind of get carried away and want them to get more points. So that's why I said them. But yes, it's a question for Team B. Team B, take a guess now. Name of an Indian state. Go ahead. B. Can't give you more time now. It's been 40 seconds already.
Assam.
Assam. Passes to A. Now it's an open auction, right? Go ahead. First question, taken the guess.
Manipur.
Manipur. Now open auction. Assam, Manipur is done. Team F. I'm not saying whether they are in the right area or not, but okay. Team F. Name of an Indian state.
Sir, Mumbai.
Sorry?
Mumbai, Maharashtra.
Mumbai is a city, right? Maharashtra. Not Maharashtra. Going across to E.
Gujarat.
Not Gujarat either. Team D. At least these teams were thinking. You're going away. Team D. Past question. Need to rush you. Quickly, please. We have one more semi-final to do. Sorry? Say something, no? Indian state. Passing you, going across to C. Take a guess.
Arunachal Pradesh.
Sorry?
Arunachal Pradesh.
Arunachal Pradesh. No, it was your direct audience. No, you have a prize already. Somebody else now. Let's go to the boy here. Yes, the white t-shirt. Yes. Keep your hand up. A mic coming your way. Your name, college name and answer.
NIT Silchar, MBA department, Aritra Kumar Roy. So the answer is Assam.
Not Assam. Somebody said Assam here. Give the mic to the boy to your right.
Just a guess, it might be Nagaland.
Nagaland, no. Okay, let's go to Sir here. We'll give you a... This is, by the way, Professor Abdul Aziz, one of the people who is responsible for the Northeast, giving us close to 100 teams. Please give him a round of applause. And yes, sir. Which?
Vibrant.
Sorry?
Vibrant.
No, I'm looking for the name of an Indian state. Give me a state.
Any. Northeast.
Northeast. No. Please give the mic to Sir in the front row.
My name is Dr. Deep Jyoti Guru. I'm from Assam Skill University. If I'm not wrong, the answer is Sikkim.
Not Sikkim. Let's take a look at the answer. This is the Mizoram Cooperative Apex Bank. What I was looking at the screens for was to see if we have a team from Mizoram here. If I'm not mistaken, Mizoram, one of the most beautiful states of the Northeast. And also, I had seen this beautiful video in which in Aizawl, the capital, there was a traffic jam on one side and the other side was completely empty, the side which was coming from the other side. There was no road divider in between, but every single two-wheeler and four-wheeler which was going from this side stayed on their side of the road and didn't cross over to the other side. If you come to Pune or Mumbai, you will find everything and a footpath occupied by vehicles. So Mizoram, no points to anybody, but Mizoram was the answer. This was a question directly for team B and nobody got it, so it comes back to you. Question number 6, real estate cannot be lost or stolen, nor can it be carried away. This is, we saw about how Mark Twain said, buy land, they are not making it anymore. This is a quote by a very, very famous US president. He was the only US president to be serving 4 terms in office. And now that is banned, you cannot serve more than 2 terms. But this gentleman served 4 terms as US president. Whose quote is this? Team B.
Barack Obama.
Not Barack Obama, 2 terms. Team A. It's a past question. So, the clue is that he is the only US president who served 4 terms in office. Usually you can only serve 2 terms. Now it is a law, 2 4-year terms, which is the reason why we won't have to see Trump again as president ever after his term ends. But yes, team A. Past question, need to rush you. Sorry?
Benjamin Franklin.
Into the mic, can't hear you.
Benjamin Franklin.
Sorry?
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin, unfortunately never became US president. Team F.
George Washington.
Sorry?
George Washington.
Not George Washington either, he was the first. Team E.
John F. Kennedy. John F. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy. No, John F. Kennedy, unfortunately, tragically cut short in his first term itself. Team D. Pass. It was it was your direct, right? Team C.
So, Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. No, not Donald Trump, but yes, he is very much into real estate. Let's go to the lady there in the second last row from the camera. Yes. Your name, college name, and answer. Guys, can you switch on the mic when you give it to her? Yeah.
My name is Karuna Chetri. I am from Pragyatis College. Answer is Franklin D. Roosevelt.
Franklin D. Roosevelt is correct. Please give her a chocolate. A chocolate for her. If you have a mug, please give a mug to her. Why not? Please make sure that you prominently drink your tea or coffee in that mug. This is FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. 4 terms in office. Incidentally, he was also the person who started something called fireside chats with the American public. The Indian version of that happens to be Chai Pe Charcha, which somebody else does. No points to anyone, but a lot of audience prizes in this round. Let's take a look at the scores. With one last round to go, this is very nicely poised. 65 to team A, who's leading. 5 points away from them. 60 to team C. Remember, the top 2 teams go through. We have got 2 teams bunched behind at 3. 40 apiece to E and F. Then we have a 25 at D and a 15 at team B to Tripura University. These are your scores with 1 round to go. Let's take a look at round number 5. Round 5 has got no options. 1/2 is completely without buzzers. We begin with A and go clockwise again. Each correct answer is worth 25 points. There are no negatives, so please feel free to guess. I will try and give clues provided no one is blocking clues. We will go from A to F. The last 6 questions are on the buzzer. Rules for those after question number 6. At the end of 9 questions, with 3 questions to go, I will give you a score update. All right? Let's take a look at question number 1. This is for team A. No negatives, plus 25 if you get it right. 30 seconds of thinking time starting now. In accounting, what is the term used to describe the systematic allocation of the cost of an intangible asset such as a patent or a copyright, over its useful life, reflecting the fact that gradually it will decline or reduce in value. Team A. If all the teams agree, I'll give a clue. Anybody blocking a clue? Is anybody blocking a clue? No. Do you want to answer without the clue? You want a clue? You want a clue? It is also a part of the acronym that we know as EBITDA. Team A. In finance, you know EBITDA, right? EBITDA. It is one part of EBITDA. Team A. The keywords are that it is spread out across time. Team A.
Amortization.
Amortization is 25. 25 points to Team A. It is spread out over time. Very, very good. We are going A to F. So Team B, this is your question now. Question number 2. Serving as a key benchmark for global pricing, West Texas Intermediate and Brent are two major types of which globally traded critical commodity. Team B. So whenever you see financial channels or newspapers talking about the benchmark prices for this commodity, the two main examples which they give or benchmark which they give are Brent and West Texas Intermediate. Team B. Take a guess. How many globally traded critical commodities do you know? Globally traded critical commodity. West Texas is also a big clue in a way, if you know what all Texas is famous for. Take a guess. Last 3 seconds.
Tariff.
Tariff. No. Passes to C. Brent is perhaps the most world famous. Yes? What commodity? Crucial to all of us. No. Passes to D. Passes to E.
Oil.
Oil or crude oil. Very, very nice. Crude oil is correct. 25 points to Team E. Brent crude from the North Atlantic is the world's most famous. Texas is well known for its oil wells as well. Team E gets 25, good 25 points. Team F, you get the next. As of 2025, which continent, along with Asia, has the highest number of member countries in the OPEC, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, totaling 6 members? So obviously, you only have so many continents. Out of that, Asia has been taken away. Out of what remains, which continent has the highest number of OPEC member countries along with Asia? Team F. Even I was surprised when I saw the answer to this question while making this, because you don't normally tend to think what after Asia, because Asia has got so many oil-rich countries. Team F. I want the name of a continent.
Sir, Africa.
Africa. Let's take a look at the map and see if I can give you points. Of course I can give you points. 25 points to Team F. Africa, they are the largest OPEC contingent, which is with 6 countries, just like Asia. And the ones that you see in blue are the main OPEC members. There is something called an OPEC Plus membership, which is the ones that you see in pink. 25 points to Team F. The next question, question number 4, to Team A. In 1978, then Chinese chief Deng Xiaoping launched a set of sweeping reforms in China that were known by a 2-word name. English words, 4 letters and 4 letters. It shifted the economy towards the markets of the world. The clue is, it is similar to something that you would do at home when a visitor comes. or even for a stranger outside somewhere as a courtesy. Team A, what two-word phrase is this? Both the words are 4 letters long. Team A. The big clue is this. And if you remember, China was earlier a very closed market. He said, we are going to do sweeping reforms and connect to the global market. The clue is that you would do this to someone who visits you at home, or even outside, you would do this as a gesture of courtesy for someone. Team A. There are two words. First word is 4 letters long. Second word is 4 letters long. Like for example, the name John Wick. 4 letters and 4 letters. These are English words, 4 letters and 4 letters. Last 5 seconds, team A. And if I'm not mistaken, we are going clockwise, right? Okay, tell me now, which 2 words?
Work life.
Sorry?
Work life.
4? What did you say? Something life. What life?
Work life.
Work life. Okay, not work life, passes to be. You can't stop thinking now. Give me an answer. No? Passes to C. No? Going across to D. Passes to E. No? It is something that I would expect you to do outside. Team F. What is the first thing you do when somebody visits you at home? Team F. No? Going across right at the back. Last row, black shirt. There's a mic coming your way. Behind you. Yes, behind you. Name, college name and answer.
I am Nitesh Sapkota from Borderland University. The answer will be open door policy.
Open door policy is correct. The first thing you would do is open the door to a visitor, and outside, if you are gentlemanly enough, you would open the door for a lady or for a senior citizen or somebody who is in need. Nobody gets points. This is open door. The next question will go back to the team who I asked it, which is team A. Your question. Which South American country was home to the law firm Mossack Fonseca, known for its involvement in a global scandal revealing offshore financial dealings of celebrities all over the world, including 500 names in India, which included Amitabh Bachchan, Aishwarya Rai, Vinod Adani, and so on and so forth. Which South American country is this? Sorry? Relatively recent, last 5 years or so. Basically what he wants to know is आपके ज़माने का था कि हमारे ज़माने का है? आप ही के ज़माने का. 10 seconds more.
Ecuador.
Sorry? Ecuador. No, passes to B.
Colombia.
Sorry?
Colombia.
Colombia. Passes to C. Passes to D. Goes across to E.
Qatar.
Qatar is not a country in South America. We are still in Asia. Team F.
Brazil.
Not Brazil either. It was yours. Let's go to Sir here. Yes. Sir, you already got. Please hold on. We'll go to the lady at the right. Yes. One of the students, I think. So name, college name and answer.
My name is Pritisma Nath from Nalbari Commerce College. Answer is Panama.
Panama is correct. The Panama Papers is what they were called. Mossack Fonseca was the firm and Panama was the answer. You got 2 questions one after the other. So the last one before we hit the buzzers goes to B. Here's your question. Which global conference founded in 1971 gathers leaders annually at a place called Davos in Switzerland to discuss global economic, political and social issues? Team B. It is for you, Team B. Ten seconds more. Very, very famous global conference. Passing you in 3 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Team C. Pass question, can't give you time. Passes to D. Going across to Team E. Rangia College, take a guess. Going across to the ladies at F. Taking a guess? You all know its name. No? Coming back to A.
World Economic Forum.
World Economic Forum will get you 25. 25 points to Team A. This is the World Economic Forum. A has picked up very crucial 25 before the buzzers. Let's show you the rules for the buzzer round. Last 6 questions entirely on the buzzer, just like the jumbled words. Plus 25, minus 25 for the first shot. Plus 15, minus 15 for the next. And after 3 more questions, I will give you a score update. Remember, the top 2 teams go through, and you also stand a chance to win the top 3 regional prizes if your score is high enough. Let's move ahead. Fingers on your buzzers. I'm looking for the name of a place. Yeah? I'm looking for the name of a place. If you can tell me something more, that's great. But I need the name of a place. It is in India. All right? Let's take a look. In 1888, an elephant transporting sleepers for the Assam Railway and Trading Company was noticed to have a dark coating on its legs when it came out of the forest while working near a town. What significant development did this observation lead to? Team on the buzzer. This is right in this state, and I need the name of a place in your answer. So the story was that when the Englishman who was leading the railway contingent, he noticed the elephant coming out with something dark coating on its legs. He went back to that place and he found something coming out of the ground. So he told his sahayaks, his helpers, to start digging. This is a buzz from A. What happened because of this? The Dig Boy oil refinery came about. Very, very nice. Plus 25 to Team A. The legend goes that the Englishman said, "Dig boy, dig," which is why we call it Dig Boy. Very, very nice, Team A. 25 points on the last clue. Question number 2 coming up. I'm looking for a 2-word answer. 2-word answer. It is something that companies do to their employees, or it is something that companies give to their employees. Okay? Question coming up now. What type of equity is granted to employees or founders in a company as a reward for their hard work and contribution? And hard work is in inverted commas, apart from the usual salary, bonus, etc., etc. I need a 2-word answer. Both words are 5 letters long each. Oh, there's a buzz from E. Lovely. What am I looking for?
Dearness allowance.
Sorry? Dearness allowance. No. Dearness is not 5 letters long. Allowance is definitely not 5 letters long. There is a buzz only from you guys. So I will complete the question. I need a 2-word answer. 5, 5. The second word is equity. Just give me the first word. The last clue, if you look at me right now, the answer is staring you in the face. What's the first word? If you look at me right now, you can see the answer on my face. No? Closing it in 3, 2, and 1. This is the answer. Sweat equity is what I was looking for. sweat equity is given to employees or founders when they come as a contribution, as a measure of their contribution. I would have given it to you for saying sweat because equity, I gave it to you. No points to anybody. We'll move on to the next question. Audience, I'm sorry I didn't bring it to you. This was too dramatic a thing to miss out on, right? Sorry. So moving ahead to the next question. After this question, I will give you the score. All right? I'm looking for the name of a country. I'm looking for the name of a country. Coming up now. In 2018, which country replaced the Bolivar Fuerte, which was the old name of their currency, with the Bolivar Soberano as the official currency? Later, they introduced a digital currency called the Bolivar Digital in 2021. Which country am I looking for on the buzzer? A clue. Bolivar is named after Simon Bolivar, who liberated a lot of countries in South America. This country has already featured as the answer to another question. Team 1. A into the mic.
Bolivia.
Bolivia will get you a minus 25. Not Bolivia. Is there another buzz? No. I'll complete the clue that I was giving. This country has already featured as the answer to another question earlier in the day. A South American country. Not in this semi-final, thankfully. Anybody buzzing? Closing in 3, 2, and 1. For a chocolate, let's go to somebody who doesn't have a chocolate. Okay, let's go to the gentleman here in the kurta. And a mic is coming your way, sir. Please hold on. Your name, which institute, and the answer.
Myself, Dr. Abdullah Ahmed from Rongia College, Venezuela.
Venezuela has a currency called the Bolivar, and they changed, revamped their currency. That was a minus 25. And my friend, if you have a mug, please give sir a mug. He deserves it. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. Nobody got it. Minus 25 for team 1. Let's take a look at the scores with just 3 questions to go. We have a century again. 115 to A, 65 to F, 60 to C. C and F are in a battle for the second spot. Not far behind is E with 40, 25 to D, and 15 to B. The top 2 teams go through. You have got 3 more questions, potentially 75 points at stake. Let's take a look at question number 10. Everybody ready? Let me reset the buzzer. Here's your question. Which commodity, which is vital to a major industry as well and grown primarily in India, China, and the USA, is often called white gold? Remember, it is grown. And the major areas which grow it are India, China, and the US. It is called white gold. The industry to which it is vital is the textile industry. And we have a buzz from E. What's the answer?
Cotton.
Cotton will get you 25. Very, very nice. This is cotton, often called white gold. 25 points to team E. Last 2 questions to go. I'm looking for the name of a publication. I'm looking for the name of a publication, a magazine. Okay? Question coming up now. Which publication releases an annual list of companies called the Global 500, ranking them by their revenue? We have a buzz from A. Go for it.
Forbes.
Sorry?
Forbes.
Forbes will get them a minus 25 to team A. There's no other buzz, so I'll go ahead with the clue. This company, Forbes, typically brings out the richest people list, right? So this publication coincidentally begins with the same letter as their wrong answer. They said Forbes. No, you can't buzz again. Coincidentally, it also begins with the same first 3 letters as their wrong answer. No? Closing it in 3, 2, and 1. You want to tell me what answer you missed? Fortune is correct, but I can't give you points. Please make sure they get a chocolate after this quiz. Fortune is what I was looking for. That brings us to the last question of the second last semi-final. I'm looking for one English word. Okay? One English word is all I'm looking for. Coming up now. Which adjective starting with the letter F is used to describe a physical long-term asset that is not likely to be converted into cash within the next fiscal year? It's a 5-letter answer beginning with the letter F, as the question says. Not likely to be converted into cash within the next fiscal year. A what asset? Something which is not loose or floating. What would you call something which is not loose or floating? No buzzes? Anybody going for it? It's a 5-letter word. Something that is not loose or floating, and in finance, physical long-term asset. Closing it in 3, 2, and we have a buzz from F. Go for it.
Fixed.
Fixed will get you 25. Very, very nice. Fixed assets is what I was looking for. 25 points to Team F. And we come to the close of a very, very final. Very, very nice. Team F, you get 25. Let's take a look at the scores. All right. Team A come back down below 100, but they won't mind because they are tied with another team. And remember, the top 2 teams go through anyway. So as long as there's not a third team tied with them, we have the 2 teams which will directly go into the national final. If you remember, they began together, cracking the 2 jumbles one by one, and they finished tied for first spot. A round of applause for the ladies from Assam Women's University, Roria with 90, and the guys from Assam Skill University with 90. You will directly qualify into the national finals. Coming third in this semi-final with 65 is Rangya College Department Botany, Assam with 65. Behind them at 60 is Sikkim University Department Masters of Commerce, Gangtok with 60. Then we have a 25 to Team D and a 15 to Team B. A round of applause for these 6 teams. Low scoring but thrilling all the same. You can carry on down. We will ask the last 6 teams to come up on stage. In the next 5 minutes, we will begin the last semi-final. And remember, please do stay till the end of the last semi-final because the prizes, all of them will be handed out at the end. And when the top 8 and 10 teams are announced, if your name is in that list and you are not here, we will move on to the next team. And you might lose your chance to come to that beautiful NISM campus for the national final. Let's get these teams off the stage and we will call the next 6 up there.